Big business and their powerful leaders fuel today's economy. These tycoons control their markets and compete ruthlessly to make the largest profit possible. This system is uncharacteristic with America's agricultural beginnings, but now has fused itself as a goal, a critical piece of the American ideal, of the American dream. Business is all about exploring options, encountering opportunities, and exchanging services and product for profit. The creator of this business model was America's first businessman, Cornelius Vanderbilt. Cornelius Vanderbilt was born on May 27, 1794, to descendants of Dutch farmers in Staten Island. His father also worked transporting produce and goods in a small boat to Manhattan. As a boy, Vanderbilt was interested in boats and their designs. His mother loaned him $100 to help him start his business with a small boat of his own. Vanderbilt turned the $100 into $100 million throughout the business dealings of his life. Vanderbilt first became the king of steamships. He was a ferryboat captain working between New Jersey and New York. During this time, he learned the ins and outs of the market. He explored the different aspects of steamships and, in the 1820s, started his own line in the same area. He quickly became a prominent force, starting fierce competitions with other ferry owners. Vanderbilt fought his competitors ruthlessly, lowering his rates to scare them into paying him to make the fare war stop. He gained respect and enemies with his new methods. Vanderbilt capitalized on the California gold rush, providing prospectors with a faster and more effective route through Nicaragua over the slower established routes through Panama and around Cape Horn. This innovative idea challenged other players in the market, bringing in over $1 million, or $26 million in today's value. The steamboats had made Vanderbilt a very rich man. He could have retired comfortably with the profits he made, but Cornelius Vanderbilt was not about a life of luxury and mansions. The intuition Vanderbilt displayed was astounding. He loaned and sold steamships to the Union Army, giving him the funds needed to capitalize on railroads. At the time, there was no unity between lines. Times contrasted, schedules varied, methods differed. Vanderbilt saw this as an opportunity to transform a new industry. First, he purchased the Harlem Railroad. Then, through strategic dealings, he connected the Hudson River Railroad with the Harlem Railroad at what would become the Grand Central Station. He worked with legislators so that he would end up on top. He challenged other prominent businessmen of his day, such as Fisk, Drew, and Gold, leaving them with bankrupt lines as he moved on to Chicago and Pennsylvania. Vanderbilt trains succeeded due to better service and cheaper rates, driving other rail lines out of business. Vanderbilt built an empire. Some may believe that Vanderbilt was a robber baron, too eager to make a profit or corrupt in his methods. But many of the businessmen that followed him modeled his techniques. Carnegie and Rockefeller embodied the Vanderbilt way of business, a new creature in American society. He was a ruthless man who had the ability to seize opportunities that came up unexpectedly. His exchanges with other business leaders were fierce, never submissive. When challenged, he came back saying, "You have undertaken to cheat me. I won't sue you, for law is too slow. I'll ruin you." By no means was Vanderbilt a philanthropist. His only donation was $1 million to create Vanderbilt University. The prominent force of his legacy is not his school or his boats or his trains or even the extravagant homes his descendants built, but rather a new way to make deals and profits. Vanderbilt lives on in corporate America, in every heart that wanted to succeed.